Imisi and Faith are like two big elephants in this year's Big Brother Naija Season 10 challenge. Let's start with Faith. If there is one housemate who stands tall, calm, and incredibly different, it is Faith. Faith is not just another housemate. He's not chasing clout with silly antics. He's not forcing drama just to trend. Faith is authenticity personified. He is disciplined, smart, and logical in everything he does. But is his discipline a strength, or could it actually be his biggest weakness? From the very beginning, Faith stood out. While other housemates introduced themselves with flashy statements, Faith carried himself with calmness, confidence, and composure. Fans quickly learned that this was not just another reality TV contestant, this was a man with discipline, exposure, and enlightenment. And when the revelation came that Faith was not only a medical doctor but a neurosurgeon, the internet went wild. Suddenly, fans saw him not just as entertainment, but as inspiration. How often do you see a neurosurgeon leave the hospital for the Big Brother Naija house? Almost never. Faith's intelligence and background made him different, and that difference became his strongest weapon. Now let's talk about his fan base, popularly known as the Faithfuls. Unlike the fans of other housemates who were busy dancing, drinking, and celebrating on the streets, Faith's campaign was something else entirely. Faith told his fans to embark on a medical outreach campaign. Yes, you heard that right. Instead of buying drinks and throwing parties, his fans reached out to communities that had no access to medical care. They brought health awareness and support to people in need, all in the name of faith. This move shocked Nigerians. For the first time, a Big Brother fan base was not just shouting online, but actually touching lives. That's the kind of impact Faith has. It's not just about winning votes, it's about changing lives. Inside the house, Faith's intelligence is always on display. When Sabrina left the house due to medical issues, particularly water retention, Faith stepped up. He advised Biggie directly, telling him to ensure that housemates wore socks whenever the air conditioner dropped below a certain temperature. Why? Because he understood that regulating body temperature could help prevent further health risks. That's not just a housemate playing a game, that's a doctor thinking beyond himself to protect everyone. And that's the beauty of Faith. He doesn't just talk, he acts. Faith's intelligence also shines during brand tasks. In fact, he has won the highest number of brand tasks so far in the house. Whether it's problem solving, strategy games, or logical challenges, Faith dominates. While others rely on luck, Faith relies on preparation and intellect. And every time he wins, his fan base grows stronger. Brands love him, viewers respect him, and his housemates know they are dealing with a real contender. But here's the catch. Discipline can also become a weakness. When Faith was made head of house, his leadership style exposed another side of him. He was strict, authoritative, and very firm with rules. Some housemates simply couldn't cope with his no-nonsense approach. His insistence on discipline led to clashes, the biggest one being with Emissi. Their fight showed Nigerians that while Faith is smart and disciplined, he also has a hot temper. And yes, he doesn't hide it. He's quick to get angry, but he's also quick to own up to his mistakes. Remember the time he spilled kerosene on the floor? Instead of blaming someone else, Faith admitted it was his fault and cleaned it up himself. That moment showed both his temper and his integrity. In a house where some people are acting, faking, or putting on personas, Faith stands out as 100% real. He doesn't pretend to be funny if he's not. He doesn't force drama if he doesn't feel like it. He simply gives Nigerians his true self, flaws and all. And that's what makes him so special. Viewers know that what they see is what they get. No gimmicks, no exaggerated performance. Just Faith being Faith. And in a show where many people rely on content to survive, that level of authenticity is refreshing. Some fans even compare him to Thelma Lawson, another figure known for her honesty and authenticity. If there is any housemate this season that represents realness, it is Faith. So here's the big question. Can authenticity win Big Brother? Faith has everything: intellect, discipline, a unique fan base, and a strong sense of self. Now, let's compare Faith to our dear Emissi, a Bulte Meta's finest. Love her or hate her, you cannot deny that she's entertainment personified. Today, we're going to break down why Emissi has become the heartbeat of the house, why fans are so divided about her, and why her strategy may just put her on the path to victory or defeat by faith. Unlike many contestants who step into the house still trying to figure themselves out, like Kayekumi, Emissi came ready and prepared. You can tell she studied past seasons, learned what works, and crafted her own formula. This girl did her homework. She's funny, she's down to earth, and most importantly, she presents a character that feels very relatable to the average Nigerian viewer. But here's where the controversy comes in. Is this really who she is, or is she just playing a role? Some people argue that her personality is staged. They believe she's putting up a fake persona just to grab attention. But here's the thing, whether it's fake or real, it's working. In Big Brother, the game is not about being quiet, it's about being remembered. And Emissi knows that better than anyone. Now, let's talk about the word Nigerians love to use, content. Emissi has mastered the art of content creation inside the house. Her funny makeup alone has created countless memes online. Then there's her accent, an imitation of Funke Akindele's Jennifer's Diary. It's over the top, dramatic, and hilarious. And who could forget her bizarre habit of sleeping outside? It's strange, unpredictable, and a little bit unnecessary, but it gets people talking. And in Big Brother, when people are talking about you, you're winning. One of the most outrageous moments was when she wore a wrapper and gila to the Saturday night party. Some viewers were disgusted, others couldn't stop laughing. But again, attention is attention. In a house where people fade into the background, Emissi refuses to be invisible. But here's the deeper question. Is this really Emissi, or is it all an act? Interestingly, Emissi herself has admitted that her strategy is to act. She told viewers before the show that she would put up a personality that Nigerians love to watch. So if she's acting, then technically she's not faking it, she's just sticking to her game plan. And history shows us that this strategy can actually win Big Brother. Let's not forget, White Money played a relatable character and won. Faina also tapped into humor, drama, and relatability, and she won too. So in that sense, Emissi is simply following a proven path. And honestly, she's executing it very well. At the end of the day, Big Brother Naija is about one thing, attention. If you have it, you survive. If you don't, you fade away. Fans don't follow silence, they follow the noise, the drama, the energy. And Emissi has all of that. Even people who dislike her find themselves talking about her. That's the power of her presence. When you trend online, when your name is constantly in people's mouths, you become bigger than just a housemate, you become the show. And let's be real, without Emissi, the house would lose a lot of its spark. Imagine if she were evicted today, many fans might actually stop watching. That's how much influence she holds. But there's a twist in this story. Recently, some of Emissi's fans have started shifting their loyalty to another housemate, Faith. Why? Because while Emissi is entertaining, some people argue that Big Brother is not just about content, it's about authenticity. So where does this leave us? Emissi is a walking contradiction. She's real, but she's acting. She's loved, but she's also hated. She's funny, but sometimes disgusting. And yet, that's exactly why she's perfect for Big Brother. She represents what the game is all about: strategy, entertainment, and survival through attention. Whether you find her antics hilarious or cringe-worthy, you cannot ignore her. And in a show like this, that's what matters most. So will Emissi follow in the footsteps of White Money and Faina, using her relatable character to win it all? One thing is certain, the decision lies in the hands of Nigerians. Will they reward content and drama, or will they finally give the crown to authenticity and intelligence? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Big Brother Naija updates.